Okay, super. So today we are here with Master Chia. Master Chia is the master who brought the Tao to the West, and he has been teaching thousands of people all over the world the Tao practices. And this week we are in Venice and we are learning together with him all the Tao practices. I was surprised because you are 80 years old, and so my first question is how do you keep up with your health and how you stay young?
No, I do practice and that's it. You do practice and you teaching and you practice.
So that's yours.
And that's it.
And in your opinion, why Tao practices are so effective?
The Tao practice is based on the we call energy and the organs.
Yeah.
So that is the whole practice is we emphasize in the five major organs, and you learn how to first thing you learn how to let go the negative, and the second thing you put back positive back into the organ. And in the Tao way, we always talk about yin yang.
Yeah.
So we don't have to be perfect person.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So you have positive and you have negative. We have both in.
Yeah,
so you don't have to be perfect, but you have to be a balance.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's good.
That means I think bad, I don't like you, I want to hit you, I don't punch you, it's okay. But you think over, no. If I do that, I get trouble.
Yes.
So that's why we know. So the same thing that we know good and evil.
Yeah.
And you find a balance.
Good. And I was wondering who was teaching these practices since you were a child?
I like this teaching since a child, and I study and I met many masters. So everybody have their own different way, you know. So I study with quite a number, and finally I find my master that teach me the systematically, step by step. And from that, I started to, I said, I like this practice. And they talk something about what I know. It's not too abstract.
Too abstract, yeah.
Too
much theory.
Too mysterious or too much mysterious thing or
Yeah.
this kind of thing. So they, the Western side, I study Western, like the English and all these things. So they have a lot of anatomy and science and everything inside there. So I learned from that, and I understand the Western side. And now when I learn so now I already know the Tao. So the Tao talk about very similar, our body, our emotional, and so I have more understanding. So the Tao important part is the organ. It brings okay.
Yeah, it's working.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and after all these years, because today I learned that you have been teaching these practices since the last 15 years. 50 years. Are these practices still evolving?
I like to study and like to research and like to improve. So my teaching is the same theory, but I'm teaching I evolve and more understanding. And when explained to people more understanding it.
Yeah, they understand more.
Yeah.
And what I found fascinating today during our session and workshop is that you always bring science together with the Tao practices in order to for us or the student to really understand why this is happening. For example, can you give us also to the audience an example about a Tao practice exercise that has like scientific foundation, scientific research behind it?
Because the Taoism, they are very advanced in the planet because there is only the 8 planets that we can see.
Yeah.
And it close to us.
Yeah.
And so by the years they discover that and practice discover that the heart connecting with the Mars planet and the spleen connecting with the Saturn planet and the lung metal connecting with Venus planet. So they have each organ, they can feel that they have different energy.
Yeah, they can feel the influence of the specific planet.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how they're affecting us and how to do practice.
I know something because I know that my influence is Saturn. So yeah, that's true. And what's your favorite Tao practice since all these years?
That means it's still the inner smile and the sequence how I like to do it.
Can you share maybe in 2 seconds to the audience what is inner smile? So
the inner smile in the Tao state, if you can smile to yourself, the whole world is okay.
Yeah.
Okay? So we start with turn inwardly away your heart and smile to the heart. So we sometimes people, they're so angry or so frustration, but they affecting the body, the organ, especially the organ. So in the Tao believe that the Tao said when the people get angry, it hurt the liver.
Yes.
Yeah. When people hate people, they hurt the heart. So they know that because love and hate is stored in the heart. But when people hate a lot of hatred, it hurt the heart right away. Mm-hmm. So that's why in the Tao said, if you don't smile to yourself, no other people smile to you anyhow. Okay, and you don't take care of your own body, your own self. Who's gonna take care? You expect doctor? All they do is you need the operation and cut this one off and throw that away. That's all they do. Yeah. And that's all they do. Mm-hmm. Or you take this medicine, go home and do it. Just take it. Yeah. So that's why in the Tao theory, I like that you take care of yourself first. And so there are many practice how to take care of yourself, and many practice how to heal yourself. Yeah. And that's the whole Tao theory. Yeah.
And what I love the most that you talk today is like you come first and then the others.
Yes.
I love that. Okay. And one question another is like I was wondering. Why do you do what you do, like traveling all around the world? What makes you traveling all around the world? What's your spark that makes you do that?
I like to teach, so that after that, I never think about people going around teaching. Okay, when I beginning teaching in New York, mm-hmm. and after that. I write book, Awakening the Healing Energy, and that book is become they translate. That time we translate into Germany.
Okay.
German. Yeah.
Okay.
And the publisher that translation. Mm-hmm. The first thing is that I write book.
And you wrote book
and writing book.
You wrote book in English or in
English first.
Okay.
So after that, one day I go into the bookstore. This is a Jewish bookstore, and because they are specialized in esoteric. So I wrote the book, and in the beginning I said, it's okay. I don't know who gonna publish it for me.
Okay.
So I said I do it myself. So I actually write the book, put the picture, and put everything, and rent a printer, brand a press, and print it.
Okay. Wow.
And print it myself. Okay.
Nice.
And after make it to the book, so we have about 5,000 book, 5,000. So I said, okay, I don't know who's gonna take it. Yeah. So the first thing I go to put in the bookstore, and I said, okay, I put this here. If you cannot sell it, take it back.
Okay.
So they're okay. They take it. They're happy. So even the book damaged, I said, take it back. That's okay. And one day, because the Samuel Weiser is a Jewish bookstore, and they sell esoteric.
Okay.
Yeah, they have very specialized in esoteric. So one day, the people say, hey, you go and see the Samuel Weiser. I said, okay. So I went there, and and the owner of Samuel Weiser, and the committee, they're in the middle of the bookstore there, and they have talking and everything. So I go there, and I say, I'd like to present my book. And Samuel Weiser, I talk about what you're talking about. We got a Tao esoteric energetic work. I said, that's interesting. So he hear that.
Okay.
The Samuel Weiser, he hear that. He said, what? Okay. That Tao have this kind of esoteric energy. He says, yes. So I talked to him, and I said, I can opening up I can let you feel energy. So I put he said, okay, do it for me. So I put a hand on the coccyx and the sacrum, and I give energy. And after that, I said, you put your tongue up and you bring the energy down. And in about 15 minutes, he feel it.
Wow.
And he get it, and he said, interesting. How many books you have? I said, I plan to write about 36 books.
Wow.
Yeah, that is the whole system. You know? Yeah. And he said, okay, I take it off. Wow. So he's the only one that take all the books.
All the books. And so far, how many books did you write?
So so about more than 60 books now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is so after that he translated. So he also translating to all the other language.
Okay.
So it's about 30 languages around the world.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So he translated to all the other things, like so the first time is the Samuel Weiser, and they giving to the German book one, they call what the German book, but in Switzerland. And so they take the book and they translate to all the so they're responsible for translating to Germany.
Okay.
The German languages.
German language.
And after that to other countries. So it's 30 countries. You know. The French,
Italian, Spanish,
and
Portuguese.
Yeah, Portuguese. Yeah. So all the.
Also in Chinese, I suppose.
Chinese, no.
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 Ah, okay.
Because the government is not promoting this kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The government, so they allow a little bit like temple, like the Tao temple. You know, they allow it, but not much anything.
Okay.
You cannot do too much thing. They think that is superstitious, and because the son of the Tao master, when they talk it to be God, heaven, and everything, that is that this too much. You know, they're not allowed it to do.
Okay, interesting. I got the last question because I know that today was a full day, and tomorrow we will have a lot of good day. And my last question is what's the Tao approach with the sexuality? Can you give us an overview, a quick
So
overview?
the whole Tao practice we call the healing love.
Healing love, yeah.
And the book actually we call the healing healing love for man, and healing love for woman, and healing love for couple. So there is and we have another book called the sexual practice for the teenagers.
Okay.
Yeah. So the whole sexual energy practice is nothing involved with position, nothing. Okay. but involved with how the sexual energy transform. And so that's why, because sexual energy is the one that build us, build human up.
Yeah.
And then we build all the animal and everything, the sexual energy. So in the Taoist, they said sexual energy build us, we can return this sexual energy, number one, to revitalize the brain. So that's called return. So that is the written down, big text. In that return the sexual energy to revitalize the brain.
Yeah.
But in the olden time, this technique, they just don't teach it.
Okay.
They guide it so secretly because they're afraid that people use it in the wrong way. But when I learned it, I lucky and I really pay money. Okay, that time I work and I make money and everything, and so they call when this master come from China because they escape. That time they have to escape from they no money, but they have knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah, so and in Thailand they have a big Chinese community. Okay, and
You grew up there.
I grew up in there.
Okay. Okay.
And every morning they like to do exercise in the park. So I like to go to the park. So I see them and meet them and started to learn from them also. And so finally I learned a lot. And finally I said, I like to have a whole system. And sometimes, from the young, when I think something, and I focus on it, and I'm looking for and search for, I get it. And it's funny, I'm looking for this, the one who's going to give me the whole Tao practice, And suddenly, I met a master, and they have the whole practice of the Tao. And so I said, oh my God, I met it, So when I see him, he said, okay, it's funny, I'm looking for you and you looking for me. Okay, and now we met. Okay. Yeah. So finally, he actually, I give him money, whatever he want. So he teach me everything because he escaped from China. And he had no money. So I support him and give him money. I very easy make money. I don't know. I do this and do that, and that time I in a big the England company. They're selling big machine, printing.
Printing machine,
yeah. The printing machine is very big, and to have it very expensive. But when I go in there, they're looking for people to. They're looking for a supervisor or manager. Okay. To this. But this department is well known by. You go in 6 months, you don't sell, you get out. Yeah. So when because I speak English when in Thailand, and so you're looking for somebody that speak English and go to this department. And so I said, okay. So I said, apply for it. He said, 6 months, and we give you money. But if you're doing well, I send you as a manager.
Wow.
And give very big high salary because. But so they have the big machine, 10 big machine. That time, that's 40, 50 years ago. That is already a million baht. That's a very big machine.
Wow.
Yeah. And if I sell one machine, they give you 10%. It's a lot of money.
Yes.
Yeah. And they have 10 machines. I don't know what happened. I said, 10 machines. That is so much money. I said, okay, I try. And so actually, it's just like sometimes that that kind of job is for you. Because many people come in 6 months, they cannot do it, they go. So they leave out all the customer name there. And the customer then, they already talk to them, already give them the price, and because the machine, the government, they need this kind of big machine to print something, you know. But it takes many years to get budget, to get money and everything. And 6 months you cannot, that's a years of the thing. So they already submit, and everybody gone. So they already have that topic. So when I go in there, I look at, oh my God, they put down they follow so many years already, and they cannot get it. But when I go and follow, they already, the budget gonna come down. So it's a lot. Yes. Because when you connecting with the government, you give them quotation, you give them the spec and everything, and they have to set budget. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Right? So they already set up everything. And when I go in suddenly I saw the 10 machines that they have, they saw all. And they said, oh my God, you know. And so I get a lot of commission for that.
Wow.
And after that, they want to promote it, they want to send me to the England to study to be a manager.
Okay.
And after that, I said, I don't like that, you know. I don't want to go to be manager anymore. I make so much money already, I don't want. So I actually bought a house in Bangkok, and I start teaching. I start teaching the Tao, and heal people also. And I make money from that also. So I touch and make money. And after that, I moved to US. We moved to US, I said, what am I going to do? I only know Tao, so I teach Tao.
Nice. In which city? In which city did you move?
New York.
New York. Okay.
Chinatown. Yeah.
Wow.
So I teach there and write book and everything.
Amazing. Do we still have a bit of time? Yeah. Last question. What is the view in the Tao between healing love, but about the concept of ejaculation and orgasm?
In the Tao, the concept is you can have many orgasms, but have lesser ejaculation.
Yes.
So they have a number.
Yeah.
How many days, how old are you, how many days you can ejaculation. Should just be the suggestion number. So so the Tao talk about that the sexual energy, if you can return them back, because there is the famous one who return this sexual energy up to revitalize the brain, and that is the major practice of it. So that is the when you aware the sexual energy, the lady also the same is the breast and the ovary and uterus. There is a lot of energy there. So you learn how to take this energy, change the sexual energy back into energy. Energy. Okay. Because you have to transform from the sexual energy back to chi. Life force. Yeah. So that's the whole process. Yeah. So we're teaching this tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm so excited about that. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's already 22 minutes. I thank you a lot for your time, and I will put in the description also your website or the list of all your books. Maybe we can give some information to the audience that are listening to us to your next retreat, where you will be after Venice.
We go to Paris.
Paris first, okay.
And after go to Romania. And London.
And London, okay.
Yeah, London.
And then for next year, I learned that there is already in January the winter retreat in Thailand.
Yes, winter retreat. Winter retreat is January, February, and March.
Okay, and I saw already that in February there will be the darkness retreat. Maybe can you share to the audience what it is about darkness retreat? If
Darkness
you want to know more.
retreat is that mean when we call the light and light. So when you in the dark and you close your eye and we have to close the blindfolder, so you have to walk with feeling. So when you in the dark about 3 days and you don't see light. Now in the dark state, when you in the dark and you see everything is darkness, and when you don't see anything, now the light coming. Okay, so the light actually come out from the darkness.
But you mean violet light?
Yes, violet light come from that.
Amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It was really a pleasure for me. I'm super lucky today. It's my lucky day
Thank you.
to have you there. Thank you.
Thank you.